Hi, I'm Lisa. Welcome to Lelesdesigns. Today, I will be sharing with you this unboxing on the Hoopmaster Station, Freestyle, and Fixture, as well as the Mighty Hoop. I also will be included a tutorial and some great tips that I've found, so stay tuned. You don't want to miss this. A couple of months ago, I bought the 8x9 hoop and the 5x5 Mighty Hoop, and I love these. I will no longer use any other hoop besides the Mighty Hoop. This here is the mountain base bottom, and I'll put this box aside. Ooh, this is going to be so sweet. This is the 8x13. Oh, this is going to help because I've been limited on space with my 8x9. I like my 8x9, but I think I'm going to love the 8x13 a whole lot more. All right. These are the brackets for my machine. This here is the mountain base top. It looks like it will go on these legs. All right. Oh, I'm going to love this. This here is the Hoopmaster Station. It's going to make my life so much happier. I can't wait to use it. And another box. In this box, I have the T-square, along with the Freestyle arm and Fixture. This is for the 5x5. These are the adjustable Mighty Hoop fixtures. Oh, I can't wait to get this all set up and be able to show it to you. The assembly of the Freestyle arm is pretty simple. You just place these bolts on top and the nuts go on the bottom. And had I gotten a 7/16 wrench and Phillips screwdriver, it would have made this whole process go a whole lot quicker. I'm going to take this off. You don't have to completely take this piece off. Put this aside. And now we'll put on a Freestyle, and this is the Fixture. Whoops. They're two different pieces, and I'll show you here shortly how to pull them apart. Right now, I'm going to show you how to place it onto the mountain base. You see this slit here? You want to have the screw slide in between it. Now on the back here is a hole. That hole goes right inside that, and that helps lock it in place. It's pretty simple. Just push down, and now we'll screw this back in. Tighten it up, and this is not moving anywhere. Now, if you want to take the fixture apart, what you can do is what I do, and you can find your own way. I take my 3 fingers and place it under this plastic, and I'll take my thumb and push on this black plastic thingy. At the same time, I'm lifting over here with my fingers. If you look at the bottom, you see these 2 pins, and when they are brand new, you might find it difficult to remove from the Freestyle. Once you do it a couple of times, you'll find it easier to separate. I want to bring this to your attention because the first time I was concerned I might break it when I was pulling it apart. I'll show you how to add this to the station later on. I'll grab my 5x5 Mighty Hoop, turn the bottom upside down, and the metal dots will be showing. Then you open this up, and I have to show you this. I love it, love it, love it. You can put your stabilizer there, and it will hold in place. Isn't this sweet? This is awesome. This T-square goes well with this set. It has 2 thumb screws. If you turn them over, you'll see back there. And we'll line up those 2 screws with the 2 holes here. Screw it down, and don't screw them in too tight. This way you can move it back and forth until you decide on a size. If you look, you'll see it's centered on 6 inches. So that's from the edge here to the center. Whatever number you put in the center will be your measurement, which is 5 inches now. What's great about this, let's just say you got a customer and she wants you to embroider on some material. She wants the design centered at 6 by 8 inches. She needs 20 of them, with them all being in the same spot. So I'll lock in the 6 inches by tightening the thumb screw so it stays put. I am 6 inches where my center is going to be. From there to there is 6 inches. The height is 8 inches, so I'll pull my fabric up to the number 8. Once I have everything lined up, I'll grab my hoop. You see the nuts? They will go into the slot right here. And if I want to hold this fabric down, I can. I only need one finger to push down the mighty hoop. Boom! Now to release it, I just push down on the plastic with my thumbs and push up on the mighty hoop. And that's it. Look at how nice. Not sure if you could hear that. That is nice and tight. I'll grab my stickers and place it in the center. To pull the hoop apart, thumbs this way, fingers this way. All right, let's see what we got. There is 8 inches. And we got the 6 inches. Perfect alignment. Now that I got the customer's first fabric piece done, my ruler is lined up, making it easier to hoop the 19 other fabric pieces with perfect alignment. That is a big, big time saver. In this demo, I will show you hooping with a regular screw-in hoop versus having the mighty hoop and Hoopmaster. I never tried to hoop this item before. I wanted to do it live on camera. You'll notice I'm having a hard time keeping that plastic flat. It will either roll on one side or roll on the other. I will go ahead and fast forward some of this because it is painful to watch. I finally do get the hoop around the other hoop, but it won't close, so that won't work. These hoops are really not intended for this type of material, which restricts you on what you can embroider on with these hoops. But you're not restricted with Mighty Hoop. And if you have this fixture with the Freestyle, it's going to make your life easier, save time, and you'll be able to hoop so many different items. This plastic has a tendency to roll underneath because the rounded corners and the trimming. So it makes it difficult to hoop. And by the way, this is a packing cube. It's a travel organizer, in case you're wondering what it is. Now, if I try to hoop it, even with the Mighty Hoop, I have to bend over, which puts a strain on my back. And I'm getting old. I also have to fight with the rolled edge to stay in place. I can still hoop this, but it's going to take me a little bit of time. But why do that when I can just do it on this Fixture and Freestyle arm? It's lifted off the table, it's less strain on my back, and I don't have to fight with the rolled edge. This saves me time, and time is money. With these lines, I'll be able to easily place a name straight across. I don't have to get out the ruler. All I have to do is line up the zipper, or I can line up the trimming, depending where I want the name. So let me grab this. Well, that's all I have to do. Isn't that simple and awesome? And look, you get that sound. You check out back here. Same thing, got that nice sound. And my curves are all out of the way. See? It's done very nicely though. This really does make things so much easier to do. I spent a few days getting to know the Hoopmaster I unboxed. I researched it, watched lots of videos, and got some orders done with it. I was shocked to find no one has mentioned the carved-in lines in the fixture. To me, that is a useful feature, so I need to point it out. The numbers are carved as well. When you have a bulky item like this jacket, those carved lines will be useful. I want to put a name right there, and I'll show you how easy that is to do it. I probably shouldn't have picked such a big puffy jacket, but we'll see how this works. I'll line everything up, straighten it out. I'll get my zipper out of the way. And then I'll peek under here so I know where the 0 is. And then I'll feel on top for the line. I'll feel for the line again. And it looks and feels like it's lined up. I'll grab my hoop. And bam! Just like that. It's magic. Now I can take it to the embroidery machine and stitch out a name straight across, and it will be centered between these two lines. Look how strong this hoop is holding this jacket. It will move in the machine with no problems, and as you can see in the back, it's holding nicely. And this is a puffy jacket. It's filled with down installation, plus has a lining. As you can see, I was able to hoop this bulky jacket with the mighty hoop. The fixture and freestyle arm made it super easy to hoop, and I was able to accurately line it up due to the carved lines. This here is the Hoopmaster Station. If you notice, the left and the right mirror each other. And look how solid this is. It's nice and thick. To adjust the legs, unscrew the wing nut while holding the thumb screw. You'll notice there's 3 holes on each side. Just move the legs up or down to make the adjustment. This is the highest angle, medium, and then flat. I'll choose the medium, which is the second hole. If the screw don't drop in, make sure you line up the 2 holes, just like that. Screw your wing nut in the back while holding the thumb screw. Flip it over. Repeat for the other side. This is nice. I like how it's angled, which is perfect for me. And if I need to change it, I have that option. Here's a photo of all 3 positions. This here is the adjustable mighty hoop fixture bottom. And what's nice is the company even thought to put a drill in here so you don't have to go out and buy it or look in your garage for it. It's right there available for you. All right. Now you see that we have these little thumb screws and they screw into these holes depending where you like to put it. I'm going to go right here. I'll screw them in to lock it in place. And then we have the top piece. This one's a little bit different. It slides in on each side, and then you screw these in. This here is a lock for the hoop. Right now it's locked, and this is unlocked. I'll go into more detail on this lock in just a second. This slides up and down. Just adjust it to your hoop size. I will be using the 8x13, so I'll adjust it to it. I'll grab the bottom hoop, place my big tab on the bottom, and then I'll bring the top fixture down till the small tab lines up. Once I have it in place, I'll screw the thumb screws in the back to lock the adjustable fixture in place. Right now, the hoop is unlocked. I can pull this hoop out with no problem. You'll see the silver pins are on the right side that is unlocked. To lock it, push the blue thing up, slide to the right, and down. Now it's locked in place and I can't remove my hoop. I'll open these up and I'll show you how easy it is to hoop a shirt with a perfectly centered embroidery design. I'll place my cutaway stabilizer down and close these back up. Now my stabilizer is locked in place. I marked my shirt where I want the embroidery to be, and I lined up my collar with the letter C. I'll straighten out the shirt and I'll make sure it's centered. Then I'll grab my hoop and voila! I'll take it to the machine. I'm sorry, the wire dropped while I was filming. The design did line up perfectly and I'm happy how it turned out, especially since I just digitized this design. Here's a better view to see how this hooping station perfectly placed my embroidery design. Lastly, I'll show you how to place a left and right logo. You do get these printouts of the logo placement, and let me show you how this works. Say we need a medium lady shirt. I'll look at the page and it says C11. Here is the number 11 on the board. I'll grab my fixture, and remember how I told you to take it off? I'll flip it around and line the circle with number 11. I'll place my stabilizer and put on the shirt. I'll straighten everything out and I'll line up my collar with the letter C. After feeling here, I don't like where my logo is going to be placed, so I'm going to move it over. I'll lift up the shirt. I don't have to take it all off. I'll lift the fixture and I'm going to move it to number 10, which is 1 over. So once you have it centered, your collar is lined up with your letter. I'll grab my hoop, placed it on here, and bam, easy peasy. Now that's it. Take it to the embroidery machine. But let me show you one more useful idea that I thought of. I have a Cricut machine, and this will be useful for it. I can take my cut vinyl and line it up with these center marks here or here. Please excuse that it says Daddy's. It was the only scrap vinyl cut I had. It's perfectly aligned. This will work with any vinyl cutter and can probably work with screen printing, sublimation, and so on. If you have a bigger design, just use the bigger hoop. I have to give a big thank you to Midwest Products for creating such a wonderful product that will make my life easier, save me time and money. I'm a big believer in working smarter, not harder. And with this Hoopmaster and Mighty Hoop, I will accomplish that. I highly recommend this company. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of my videos, hit the subscribe button along with the bell. This way you'll be notified when my next video comes out. Thank you. Bye-bye.